Ukraine has resorted to hobby drone warfare as they maintain their military efforts opposing Russia. They have attached rocket-propelled grenades to pedestrian drones and gained multiple unforeseen advantages on the front lines. Photos were pulled from messaging app Telegram of the Russian-controlled military site, where Ukraine's tech-driven tactics have gone slightly guerrilla as they continue their retaliation since the February 24, 2022 invasion. According to reporting from Vice, Samuel Bendin, a drone expert who translated the leaked post reportedly from a Russian soldier, found that it said, sometimes up to 6 birds hung over the village at a given time. During the day, they used ordinary quadcopters, and at night, the ones with thermal imaging cameras. In a short time, they managed to locate the defense nodes and personnel movement patterns. The drones were able to watch every move these Russian soldiers made and dissuade them from making any smart ones. If the Russians attempted movement, sometimes Ukrainians also include copters that dropped grenades in such attacks, the Telegram message said. Drone fare used by Ukraine was intense. The presence of the robots reportedly kept water out for days. Ukraine's Flybot, a drone racing brand from Odessa, is responsible for making some of the first-person view FPV drones that are captured in the photos taken on the front lines. FPV drones work with a camera acting as an eye on the front, connected to a pair of goggles worn by the driver. This allows the person in control to see what the drone sees in real time. These are common for those who like to race or use the flying bots for their own personal play and enjoyment. They do not come out of the box ready for aerial action. Instead, users DIY their builds. In addition to being easily programmable and unsettling to those they encroach upon, hobby drones are remarkably affordable artillery. Commercial drones like the Bayraktar, originally from Turkey, run around $5 million. A hobby-level model like the DJI Mavic goes for around $2,000, and a Skydio is half that, Vice said. Ukraine has been using effective drone warfare in its military retaliation against Russia. The Post said the most nefarious element of this tactic is that it makes its victims fear mobility. Movement is life, especially in the war. As soon as you are deprived of movement, you experience difficulties with transportation and the evacuation of the wounded. The countdown timer immediately starts. Previously, the Islamic State used drone warfare via drone model DJI Phantom. Ukraine used the bots to help fight in Donetsk. Through both desperation and ingenuity, the conflict in Ukraine has become a laboratory for future wars, with civilian and military-led innovation playing a vital role on the battlefield. There have been major announcements in recent weeks about the array of game-changing, expensive, high-tech equipment Western allies are sending Kiev. But on the ground, DIY and improvised weapons have shown that imagination can sometimes win over sophistication. Ian Langford, a retired military officer and national security expert, said this sort of agility would be one of the determinants of who was ultimately successful. We're now in that phase of the conflict where attrition and exhaustion start to become a key consideration for both actors, he said. Ukraine has been providing a glimpse into just how much capacity is available with commercial, off-the-shelf technology. Mr. Langford said both sides have had to rethink their understanding of what lethal threats are. Meanwhile, military industries worldwide are paying close attention to see what they can learn about future warfare. While creativity in conflict has a long history, Julia Murawska, a UK-based defense analyst, says the innovation landscape in Ukraine has been particularly dynamic over the past year. Innovation, both when it comes to adapting technologies for military use and using them in creative, new ways on the battlefield, has been a key feature of this fully fledged war. Both sides have used a wide range of unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, or drones for reconnaissance and assault purposes. It has an estimated price tag of $2 million, which, while hefty, is significantly cheaper than classic combat drones used in other conflicts, such as America's $32 million Reaper. But the modern-day war has exposed the vulnerabilities of larger, expensive drones, as they are likely to be shot down by advanced air defense systems.